Day 901 on the journey to 1000 was supposed to start as a nice relaxing trip to the suburbs. I wanted to make sure I fully explored all of Louisville and cleared out the undead the best I could. So we did some zombie killing and looted some houses. I even set off my police car siren to attract zombies to me. It was all fun and games at first. Whoops. Fun and games is over. Time to get serious. My tailoring skill had once again saved my life. The zombies had ruined my day, and now it was my turn to ruin theirs. Oops. It wasn't quite as relaxing as I had hoped, but it was a successful day. I mean, for the most part. Until disaster happened. I crashed my car and broke my ribs. Oh man. This is terrible in the zombie apocalypse with no doctors in sight. I had broken my ribs. A simple band-aid would not do the trick. I rushed home to make myself a splint. But then I couldn't figure out how to apply it to my broken ribs. I could disinfect it, and I could bandage it, but for some reason I could not apply the splint. Not knowing what else to do, I cleaned myself up, and then I repaired my armor. Thank you for absorbing that bite, armor. I really appreciate it. And I wanted to go to bed, but I was in too much pain. This is going to be a theme for later. It was about time to make use of all those survival skills I had been cultivating for the past 3 years. I went foraging for some comfrey to put on my broken bones. I found some fruits that I took, but no comfrey. This is pretty dangerous, but fortunately I had done a pretty good job of clearing out the area of zombies, and I didn't really run into any resistance. Where did you come from? A full day of foraging later, still no comfrey. I did find some food, but I didn't really need any food. I needed comfrey. Without the comfrey, I was in for a long and painful healing process. So I decided to drug myself up on painkillers and sleeping pills and try to sleep away the time and get healed as soon as possible. I also kept myself fully fed to try to improve my prognosis as well. For about a week straight, my routine was wake up, take sleeping pills, then go eat something, then take painkillers, and go back to sleep. It's a pretty boring and uneventful life, but, I mean, I had to heal. About a week later, I had to make a choice. I was running low on medical supplies, so I had to risk going out with my broken ribs. And while it was deliberate, it was debilitatingly painful, and it was slowing me down for sure. It wasn't my arms, so I could still swing my axe and cut down zombies. So I put my helmet on and snuck into the Peregrine Hospital nearby. This was very dangerous, with tons of zombies inside, but I needed the medical supplies, so I had to take the chance. Fortunately, this was my third or fourth I can't even remember a trip to this hospital to clear out the zombies and for my investigation into the source of the zombie virus, so there was pretty much no resistance. There were a few stragglers that I had to kill, but I was able to loot pretty uninhibited. Going upstairs is probably a tactical mistake, especially in my weakened state, but I needed the supplies, and I was pretty sure I had cleared all or most of the zombies already. Okay, so not all. Not gonna lie, this is creepy as hell. I can hear the zombies nearby. This is like every horror movie I've ever watched. I know you're in there. Oh man. So creepy. Fortunately, I'm good at creeping. Haha, get it? Ah. Oh man, it's the old blood splatters on the ground for me. I did not do those. But I found what I was looking for. Tons of sleeping pills and painkillers. I also took some beta blockers too. You can always use those. Or at least I can. I also grabbed any precious antibiotics I could find as well. Those things are hard to come by. I think that's enough for now. I don't want to take the risk when I'm still not feeling well. So it was back to drugging myself and sleeping the time away for a few more days, until I just got so bored I couldn't take it anymore. This was probably going to slow down my recovery, but I couldn't just sit there anymore. I had to do something. So I started building some watchtowers for my wall around my base. All along the watchtowers. Pretty good view from up here. I like it. Oh man, I need to fix that. Fortunately, I didn't add another broken bone to my collection. It was only one story drop. Happy New Year to me. It was my third New Year's Day alone in the apocalypse. And it was day 922. That's 2 years, 6 months, and 12 days. All alone in the apocalypse. I spent the day drugged out of my mind on sleeping pills and painkillers and force-feeding myself as many vegetables as I could stomach to keep myself well fed to try to recover from these broken ribs. Pop the balloons, everyone. It's a happy new year. Another week gone by, and I just couldn't sit around anymore. I was wasting my life away. And while I needed to heal, this wasn't a life worth living at the moment. So I decided to try to do some light looting. Maybe go to areas that I thought were relatively clear of zombies, where I wouldn't have to do a lot of fighting. I could just do some looting. And maybe I would let my car do some of the work for me and tow some trucks around to get them out of the way for later. Oh, hey, look, more medical supplies. I needed a new helmet. Mine had gotten lost somewhere along the way, so military checkpoints were one of my first stops. Oh man, this hat's dripping. I gotta wear this. My plan to avoid fighting failed spectacularly, but it was nothing I couldn't handle. I even got a katana out of it. I call that a win. Yeah, in for a penny, in for a pound, as they say. Apparently I hadn't really spent any time on this road. This is really not what I had in mind for the day. But as the old saying goes, when life gives you zombies, chop their heads off. Or, you know, something like that. I was sure that I had been down this way before, but apparently not. This is getting to be a lot here. And my ribs are killing me. Never send a meat cleaver to do an axe's job. That's much better. I cut them down with my axe. Finally, I fought my way to the other checkpoint and looted all the guns and ammo that I wanted. It was late and I was tired, but I was so close to my next objective and so far from home that I decided to just push through, relying on coffee. And I hit up A.A. Ron's hunting supplies for some more guns and ammo. And the nearby hardware store, EP Tools. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh man. I'm busting the hell out of myself and this car. Might as well loot the fire department while I'm in the area. Seems I'm not the only one that had the idea. Alright, let's... Oh, don't crash the car again! Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, let's head home. More boring days passed trying to heal these stupid broken ribs. At least they were getting better, slowly. So I spent some time sitting in my car listening to my CD collection, both to complete the collection and to pass the time and keep myself entertained. After a few days of that, I needed to repair my car. I decided to refill all my gas as well while I was at it. And do my usual generator maintenance as well. Man, I really beat the hell out of this thing, didn't I? Holy cow. After refueling the car and all my many gas tanks, I decided to head out to look for parts to repair this thing. First stop was the parking lot of the racetrack that I had burned down. Just had to find some compatible parts. Except I accidentally picked up some sports parts when my vehicle is standard. Oops. Looks like a sports car, doesn't it? This thing is in such bad shape that it looks better without the hood and without the windshield. That's a bad sign. Well, at least I can repair the engine. Maybe it won't die on me then. That's looking better already. Snow turned into rain as I kept working, but the car was looking almost good as new. Rain turned into snow, and snow turned back into rain. What fun. But I had a working car again. Yay me. Another few days passed in a drugged-out daze trying to get my ribs to heal. Until I once again got too bored to take it, or maybe the bloodlust overtook me. Was I as bad as a zombie? Was I worse? Maybe. So I drove around for a while looking for zombies to kill. I had done a pretty good job of clearing the area, though. other than a few stragglers here and there, until I found a group of them at the medical center. Medical center. I actually need more drugs. Drugs. Hey, Doc. Hey, Doc, you got my prescription? No? No, he doesn't have it. Well, I guess I could kill 2 birds with 1 stone and kill some zombies in the medical center. This is a much smaller medical center than the hospital, so there weren't quite as many zombies. But there were plenty of medical supplies, so I grabbed them all. Just thinking about what goes on in this room. I'm out of here. This time I lasted about a week before the bloodlust and boredom overtook me again. And despite my injuries, it was time, once again, for a zombie hunt. And hunt them I did, and I cut them down. Whoop. Watch out now. Yes, line up for me, thank you. Let's get a zombie conga line going. Do 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 do. You don't win friends with salad. You don't win friends with salad. The zombies thought I looked like salad. Or maybe not salad? They're up on the rooftops. Santa Claus. Maybe I could get them to come down. But for now, I'll just slaughter the ones in the street. Or I'm re-deaden, I guess. Can you slaughter something that's already dead? Hey, over here! Hey, hey, hey! Hallelujah, it's raining zombies. Check out my nifty spin move. Whoop, broken weapon. Good thing I got a backup. I always carry backups. Let's cut these fools down to size. Anyone else want a piece? You want a piece of me? Look at him flopping down from the roof. So funny. It's kind of funny that the fall doesn't kill him. But, oh well, my axe will. Man, these ribs just will not heal. At least we're down to just a fracture now. First it was severe, then moderate, and now it's just a fracture, so I think we might be getting close. So I spent more time drugging myself out of my mind and sleeping the time away. More time went by in a drug-addled haze. I wasn't exactly sure how much time had gone by at this point. But I, once again, had to get out. So it was zombie killing time again, when suddenly inspiration struck me. I had comfrey patches back at my old base in West Point. So it's time for a road trip. Grab your snacks, put your tunes on, gas up the car, and let's go. And here we are, back once again to the coolest base that I've ever built. I love this freaking base. I wish I could have stayed in it. I went through everything looking for some supplies that I could take with me, because unfortunately I didn't think I was ever going to be back to this base. As much as I love this base, there's really nothing left for me to do in any of these towns. But there it is, my comfrey. Yes, we're in business. I thought for sure I had a mortar and pestle somewhere, but apparently I didn't, so I went ahead and just crafted one with my expert carpentry skills. And then I went ahead and made my comfrey poultice and applied it to the wound. Hopefully now this thing would heal faster. Then it was time for one last look through this amazing base to find any supplies I wanted to take with me. And then it was time to hit the road, Jack. Back on the road, back home to Louisville. On the way back, I grabbed a second generator. I wanted to set it up so that I would have power when doing my maintenance on my generator. I could switch generators and always have one running. Next up, I should be resting, but I was feeling better, so I went to work for another construction project, finishing off my watchtowers. This way I wouldn't fall off them anymore. All along the watchtower. All that comfrey I brought back from West Point only lasted me a couple of days, so I went out in the middle of the night to forage because I knew that comfrey was more common at night. So it was time for another round of foraging. This is really dangerous out in the dark, in the forest at night. But I really wanted to heal, and the comfrey was definitely helping. I could barely see anything, but it would be worth it if I could find some more comfrey. Spoiler alert, I did not find any comfrey. But fortunately, I didn't find any zombies either. On day 974, that's 2 years, 8 months, and 4 days, I woke up and my broken ribs were finally healed. 70 days later. It's a good thing I had plenty of supplies to spare, otherwise I would have been in trouble. Being stuck at my base for 70 days. What a waste of time. But at least we're still alive and kicking, and now we can get back to our favorite pastime, zombie smashing. In my excitement to get back to that zombie smashing, I almost had another car wreck. It seemed like the zombies were hiding from me. It was almost like they knew that I was finally back to 100%, and they didn't want none. But I finally found some and dispatched them with ease. I wanted to push this car out of the way, but the zombies had different ideas. Oh hey, maybe we can use... No, never mind. No power. Oh well. It was an idea. Hey, over here, everybody! Hey, hey, hey! Hey, hey, you! Hey, you guys! Need more zombies, more! Look at that little clump there. What are they doing? They're just chilling. Everybody, follow me! Zombies this way! I was getting close to 50,000 kills, and I wanted to hit it today if I could. Whoop! Got out of that car a little close to that one. Here we go. Bring out the big gun. Little distance here before we open a box of shells. Spinaroonie. Whoop. This looks familiar. Didn't I have another showdown with a horde in this area? If so, how are there still so many? Maybe all the areas are just blurring together. Who knows? Yeah, I could have sworn that I've had a fight over here before. Maybe I'm just making things up. I've been alone for 3 years. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Either way, these zombies gots to go. Follow me, everybody. Let me just grab a quick snack while you guys are chasing me. Because why not? Over here, everybody! Everybody, we're almost to 50,000! Come join me! Who wants to be kill number 50,000? Normally I like to throw my weapons into zombies so they'll decompose with the zombies, but it's a little hairy right now, so I'm just going to throw this one on the ground. Nom 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 nom. Zombies can wait, I'm hungry. Man, okay, there's a lot of them. Uh-oh. Ooh, they're backing me into a corner. Gotta do a little quick spin. Little by little, we are thinning the swarm. Oh, okay, maybe not. The swarm is continuing to grow as we whittle it down. So I don't know if we're making any progress or not. It kind of looks like I am making progress. Although they are pushing me back pretty hard here. Okay, I got him. Victory at all cost. Whoa! That jerk tore my helmet off. How dare you? I'm gonna put it back on. And take my vengeance. Vengeance, I say! As many zombies as this is, I don't think I'm gonna hit 50,000 kills today. Oh well. Oh well, there's always tomorrow. Yeah, I still need like 400. Tomorrow it is. Or maybe tomorrow it isn't, because I hate fighting in the fog. Oops, I forgot to have a weapon out. That was almost a big mistake. Quick break in the action to do some vehicle repair. And then it's back to the slaughter. But who would be slaughtered, them or me? This time it was them, but what about next time? I was going easy on them, using a short blunt weapon instead of my preferred axe or long blunt or spear. I was teasing them, making them think they had a chance. But they really didn't. Or maybe they did. When there's enough of them, they always have a chance. Fortunately for me, this wasn't enough. You didn't bring enough. I decided to help them get enough by firing off my guns. But I was so good with my firearms that it almost was counterproductive for my goal of getting more zombies. Okay, maybe not. Line up, please. One at a time. One at a time, please. Uh-oh, I'm backing myself into a corner. Time for some fancy footwork. And some drugs. Drugs are always the answer, kids. Don't tell anyone I said that. Not that there's anyone left alive, anyway. They're all zombies. Oh, hello. Where did you guys come from? Just when I thought I had finished the fight, I learned that the fight was only half over. They were once again camping my car. Oop, watch out now. I was turning this parking lot into a zombie carpet. Am I done now? No, I'm not. Uh-oh. Oh boy, what have I done? Oh, what have I done? Oh my god. Look at the size of this horde. Was this finally going to be my end? Did I bite off more than I could chew? Save me, shotgun. Trusty shotgun to the rescue once again. Watch out for the corner. Watch out for the corner. Use the cars as a funnel. Corner, corner, corner. Watch out for the corner. There we go. Get a little distance here. Wow. Look at how many zombies. I hadn't seen this many zombies in one place in a long time. I was well over 50,000 kills now. Oh man. I'm just barely staying ahead of them thanks to my nimble skill. They're making a pyramid of zombies. As long as they don't form a wall, I'm okay. As long as there's just one or two at the front at a time, I'm okay. And I'm so strong and fit that I can do this all day. I can do this all day! Avengers assemble. I can do this all day. And maybe I would have to. Look at the size of this horde. Oh my god. They are really pushing me back hard. But I think it's starting to thin out. Wow. I did it. Look at this conga line of dead bodies. I have never seen anything like this. Oh, hey, look, some stragglers. Don't mind if I do. Finish them off. I'll even give them a chance and switch to a different weapon. Oh, hello. Maybe not. I tried to make it fair, but they didn't want to play fair, so... axe time it is once again. Even after all those kills, look how many there are. I might hit 51,000 kills today. Get away, get away. Is that everyone? Nope, it's not everyone. Here's some more. They're hiding in the trees for some reason. If they thought they were going to ambush me, they were wrong. Because I wouldn't have gone into the trees except to look for them. Their plan was flawed. But was my plan flawed too? It seemed to be working so far. Oh, spoke too soon maybe. Little zombie killing pirouette there. Look at this road. This is crazy. It's crazy. And it's about to get worse. Time to cut them down again with my axe, because I'm an axe man. Ooh, naked zombie from behind. I don't play like that. That's what she said. This battle has been going on so long that it's starting to get dark. And who knows how many were still around my car, because they like to camp my car for some reason. After 3 years of killing zombies all on my own in the apocalypse, I had fought all day without getting tired once. My endurance was through the roof. Better than a marathon runner, even. Because I was used to zombie killing marathons like this. I kept fighting. I almost made it back to the parking lot where my car was. Whoop. And I'm being driven back again. Corpse sickness is kicking in. All the stench of these zombies. Ugh. Oh, it's so gross. So disgusting. Ugh. Could I get back to my car now? Looking around the corner. Oh, it's relatively clear. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. I lied. Please, I would like to get to my car now. I'm getting sick from all you zombies. I just want to get out of here. Please? Please, may I leave? Just a couple more. Just a bit more. Oh, more than a couple. More than a couple. Alright, now we're out of here. Whew. We made it. We made it. It had been months, maybe even a year, since my last visit to the mall, so I decided I was overdue to take a look and see how things were going at the mall. Let's go to the mall today. Today. Driving to the mall, I saw something that terrified me. This message on my emergency broadcast system. It's breached, damn it, hold the line. We need us. And then it went blank. Where were they that they were getting overrun with zombies now? How far had the plague gone? Was this Washington? Was this farther? Would this mean the end of my emergency broadcast channel? Who knows? All I know is that it scared me, and it should scare you too. But I had no time to think about that. It was clear at this point that no help was coming for me. If help was coming, it would have been here 3 years ago. Either I was on my own or I wasn't. Nothing I could do about it now. So I pressed on. I fought my way through the mall parking lot. It was definitely clearer than last time I had been here. And made it to the mall entrance. It was still pretty infested, but once again, it was less than I had remembered. Oh man, I want to go in there, but I'm scared. It's scary. The zombies were trickling out, but most of them got stuck on the barricades. Ooh, I'm nervous. This is making me nervous. I know they're just gonna jump out from somewhere and get me. But for the first time I've set foot in the front entrance of the mall. I had snuck in the side once, but didn't make it very far. This time, I had breached, and I had held the entrance. Was this the day that I would clear the mall? Seems unlikely, but you gotta start somewhere. Now that I'm inside the mall proper, there's actually not that many zombies in here. Most of them I had pulled out with my various zombie lures and the sounds of combat and gunfire outside. So there was really only a few stragglers left inside. It still made me nervous though, fighting inside a building with who knows how many zombies. And them coming down the stairs made me even more nervous. I did not want to get surrounded inside for sure. That's what she said? Okay, now that's what was making me nervous. All these zombies here at the front entrance. But at least they're mostly in front of me, so I can fight from one direction for now. I just have to keep my head on a swivel, and I think I'll be okay. I had grown in power since the last time I had been here. There was no doubt about that. My powers have doubled since the last time you saw me, zombies. Might literally be true, actually. I am a zombie-killing powerhouse now. But it was getting too dark to continue inside the mall. I would have to come back again another day. I stayed overnight in my Valley Station base and was back at it again the next day. Looks mostly clear. Might have to actually go upstairs today, and that makes me nervous. There's a decent sized amount here. And they're flopping down from upstairs. Good. Come downstairs. I don't want to go upstairs and fight you. Yeah. That was kind of scary when he flopped down behind me, though. Coming down the escalator again. They're descending down the escalator since, like a certain person, using that term loosely, that we shall remain nameless. Oh, they're cornering me in the store. I don't like this. Lots of baseball bats. Too bad I'm not leveling my long blunt skill anymore. I have moved on. More zombies flopping down from the second floor. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you not making me go upstairs. Look at this carnage left behind from my visit the day before. Alright, I guess I can't put it off any longer. It's time to venture upstairs. Oh, and this is what I didn't want. Okay, it's okay. It's okay. I'm cutting through them. There's more of them up here than I was hoping, that's for sure, but less than I was afraid of. I hit up the electronics store to pick up the CDs I was missing from my collection. And the zombies that I was missing from my kill count. Oh, this is making me nervous. I'm streaming into this back room. It's starting to look pretty clear in here. Might be able to claim victory soon. Never mind, I can still hear a few stragglers back in the back rooms. Hello, friend. Goodbye, friend. Looks like these guys over here were attracted to my battle at the food court, but didn't quite make it all the way. Hey look, that one's standing on the roof. Doesn't seem to want to come in, though. I know he's going to jump me from behind while I'm fighting these other ones. Really? He's just chilling there? Alright. That's fine if that's what you want to do. Playing fiddler on the roof, I guess. Well, there might be a few stragglers left in here, but I'm calling this a victory and saying that I have completely cleared out the mall. Oh, there's one more. Yeah, there's probably a few stragglers back in the back rooms, but I've cleared out the horde, that's for sure, so I'm calling this a win. Let's get on out of here. Oh hey, you stuck there? Let me help you. Oh look, they're waiting for me outside. How nice of them. I much prefer fighting outside. There's actually some pretty big groups out here, surprisingly. I thought I killed everyone outside already. Or, I mean, re-killed. Re-deadened, whatever. However you want to say it. I smashed the zombies. That's it. Well, that was so much fun that I think we'll go to the other mall, the Ohio Mall, way up in the north of Louisville, northeast of Louisville. This is the first time I've ever been to this mall, so I think I'm going to sneak in the side door and try to get to the gun store, the Stars and Stripes gun store. Quite the welcoming party, even sneaking in the side. Apparently a lot of people were shopping on the day of the apocalypse. I fought my way through the clothing store. And then back into the hallway again, where zombies were flopping in from all over the place. Even from the ceiling again. You know, I know they're a deadly threat and all, and they're super scary, but it kind of makes me laugh when they flop around like that. I fought through the hair salon next. The zombies pushed me back, then I fought forward, back and forth. I caught them coming down the stairs trying to get behind me. There were even a few survivor zombies in there. I guess their survivor gear didn't serve them well. A couple hundred zombies later, I was finally able to make it into the gun store, where I cleared it out and then started looting. I fought on clearing the mall until corpse sickness took me. I was trying to hit level 10 axe skill, but it was not to be today. I would come back later and get it done. The very next day, in fact, I decided to go through the front door, both for something new and to avoid the corpse sickness pileup I had created the day before. Despite the fighting yesterday and me pulling them back into the mall more, there was still plenty of zombies at the entrance to greet me. Oop, they're flopping. I just started my push into the mall itself when it happened. I hit level 10 axe. So I made a strategic retreat because I really wasn't equipped to fight with anything else at the moment. I mean, I had some short, blunt backup weapons, but nothing I really wanted to fight in the mall with, per se. So I decided to go check out the gun store across the street. But I couldn't get in. It was all boarded up. And I didn't bring a sledgehammer. Oopsies. I would have to come back. Fail. Epic fail. But why waste a trip? So I... Oops. Oh boy. Well, I guess I could try to stand and fight. I'm not sure how many zombies are in the area. We'll see. Keeping in mind that I'm still using a short blunt weapon. Is that it? Really? Is that it? There's a few, but, I mean, not nearly as bad as I was afraid of when that alarm went off. So that means it's once again time to make things worse. This would get some attention for sure. If that alarm didn't, this would. Whoop. Careful now. Even this is really not as many as I was expecting. Time for some katana work. I decided I needed a base of operations in this part of the city because it was kind of a long drive to be driving back and forth. So I decided this house would do fine. Look how fancy. Now I just had to clear out the area of zombies. Man, look at this road. Look what I've done to this place. So this is the location of my new outpost here. I didn't want to spend too much time on this outpost since I didn't think I would be spending a ton of time here. I just needed a safe place to sleep at night when clearing out this neighborhood of Louisville. So basically all I did was knock down the stairs and put in sheet ropes. After clearing out the zombies, of course. And then I used my new base of operations to start clearing out the area. I was on a killing rampage until I got distracted. Is that a Supra? I decided I wanted it, so I started towing it back to base. It was slow going, my car wasn't pulling it very fast, and I had to stop to kill zombies in the way because I couldn't drive around them driving this slow. But I would eventually get it back to base. Then it was back to clearing the area around the new base once again. Until I once again got distracted by a shiny new car. This time a nice red Supra. Ooh. Gotta have it. I need it. I want it. I gotta have it. This one is even in better shape than the other one, and it's red. I had to have it. This is some tricky driving, though. I had to recharge the battery with my battery charger, but other than that, it was in almost perfect condition. Oh, did I mention I ran out of gas on the way home? Fortunately, I keep gas cans in my trunk. After that, I spent 3 days going back and forth between my new outpost and the Ohio Mall, clearing it out. It took me 3 full days, and it was about 5,000 kills, and I almost died at least twice along the way. But I think I did it. I think I had cleared out every zombie in the Ohio Mall. What a project. I was proud of myself. The loved ones of these zombies might not feel the same if they were still alive out there, and if there was a cure someday. But for now, I had done my job. I had removed the undead from the mall. With the mall cleared out, I was starting to feel like I had been everywhere and done everything in Louisville, and maybe it was time to find somewhere else to go. So I was looking around downtown, and surprisingly enough, there's still hundreds, if not thousands, of zombies there to kill. So kill them I did. Careful now. Whoa! Don't get cornered. Stay cool. I don't get panicked very much anymore, but this amount of zombies was doing the trick. I was creating another carpet of zombies, I mean. I was a little confused. Things were all blurring together at this point, but I was almost positive that I had cleared out this area previously. So I didn't really understand how there were still so many zombies here. But I was determined to make them not there. And they were determined to make me join them, become one of them. One of us. One of us. One of us. One of us. Time to use some fencing to my advantage. Oh, look at him floppy. Oh my god, there's so many. Definitely need to take every advantage I can get when there are this many of them. Was I even making a dent in them at this point? It was unclear, but I fought on, determined to not succumb. My heart was thumping like a disco, but I didn't let it stop me. I killed them with my shotgun, I killed them with my katana, with my nightstick, with my machete. On and on we fought, the undead and I. During the huge fights, I came across the baseball stadium and I decided I wanted to burn it down because baseball is boring. So I started visiting the local liquor stores looking for bourbon to make Molotov cocktails. I also visited the Night Glow nightclub and grabbed all the liquor they had there, as well as the Velvet Tassel strip club. And just when I had gathered enough Molotovs and made it to the baseball stadium, it started to rain, ruining my fun. So I had to make up for it by entertaining myself by killing a bunch of zombies. You know what I mean. Not killing, because they're already dead. Obliterating? I don't know. I like redending, kind of. But I feel like I've used that term before, so we need something else. Even giving them the advantage in using my weakest weapon, they were still no match for me. How many more zombies could there be in Louisville? Feels like I had killed tens of thousands of them. 2 years and 9 months in the apocalypse equals 1,000 days. I had done it. What a long, strange trip it had been. From my humble beginnings as an unemployed gym rat living in the trailer park to fully clearing all of Riverside, then Rosewood and destroying the prison and exploring the military base, on to fully clearing March Ridge, and then Muldraugh, and even West Point fell to my might. All the zombies in the mall and Valley Station, and I even became the undisputed king of Louisville. I had killed 56,896 zombies in my 1,000 days, and my skills were almost completely maxed out. All of my crafting was maxed out. I was a master with firearms, axes, long blunts, and spears, with short blunt, long blade, and short blade coming up soon. Even my maintenance was nearly maxed, with my sneaking, light-footed, and sprinting close behind. I was maxed out on strength, and almost maxed out on fitness as well. Even my survival skills were nearly maxed, with maxed foraging, almost maxed trapping, and fishing coming along nicely as well. I was able to afford myself almost unbeatable protection along with my skills to become almost unkillable by the zombies. I had built in a pretty incredible life for myself considering the situation. I was very comfortable in my new fancy Louisville base. I had a fleet of cars to choose from, including Corvettes and Supras, and I was completely walled in and safe from the zombies. What would I do next? Was this the end of the journey? Or was the journey just beginning? Could I fully clear every zombie in Louisville? Or I had heard a whisper of another town to the west called Raven Creek. Maybe that would be my next destination.